Sacramento and Company bargains. We gotta love that. And who better to talk about bargains than Clarke & Rush? They're an industry leader that's been providing homeowners with effective energy and saving solutions for decades. Scott Carlson with Clarke & Rush is here with us this morning to share more about a great energy savings opportunity that's almost done. We've got to talk about that, right? For homeowners that offered through the SMUD Home Performance Program. Scott, it's a Scott and Scott show. Here we go. Gotta love that, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let's jump in, man. We were talking, there's this rebate opportunity. I know you want to talk about it, but we're talking time limited, time sensitive. People got to jump on it. So tell people a little bit about the rebate program.
Well, you know, for years, SMUD's been offering, you know, whole home solutions, right, to try to look at the entire home. And finally, there's a great rebate incentive now from SMUD to really make that effective, cost effective. You get rebates up to $9,000.
That's crazy.
It really is. I mean, you've never seen rebates like this, and again, we might not see them like this again in the future. And they're really only good through March, is what SMUD has been telling us, and so that's why we're down to the wire with these. We've had a lot of people in Sacramento take advantage of it, but not as many as we think would be taking advantage of them, because they're just so we call them no-brainers.
Sure. Well, and maybe now that the weather's transitioning a bit into the cold, we saw the beautiful look at the tower cam, right? But we know it's getting chilly out there, and maybe that's going to activate people. Do we think that that's going to get people moving a little bit?
It does. I think, you know, a couple of things you can do in your home just to test. I remember growing up, and I would lean against my wall that was against the outside, and it would be cold to the touch, so I wouldn't lean against it. I didn't realize as a kid it's because there was no insulation in those walls.
Oh, okay.
And so a lot of people don't realize, well, if you beef up that insulation, you're going to really save a lot of energy. You're going to be more comfortable, and you're going to prevent, you know, a lot of high energy bills too.
Absolutely. Now we just saw a graphic of the home, and that's an opportunity. You guys, you start with an assessment. Am I right? You go out and what happens within that, and what's the process of kind of getting that started?
Oh, it's a very simple test. The most important thing to do is to start the test. So you need to call us to get the test started, and it's a free test for homeowners. And what happens is we come in and do a complete, similar to the previous guest, there's a very scientific test that goes on, but we make it very simple. And so when the test is done, after about a couple of hours of testing, there's a blower door test that gets done, again, a scientific test that you don't need to worry about. We take care of that, but we provide you with results afterwards that tells you how much air is being leaked out of your home, out of your ductwork as well. And then we give you a complete analysis of that to show you exactly where those leaks are at, where energy is being lost, and how we can fix that. How
long does the assessment process take? I mean, is it gonna?
It's very very quick and easy. It's anywhere from an hour to 2 hours.
Oh wow! So in and out. What's the first step? So after the assessment's been done, then what do I do? You're telling me this is what we found, kind of thing, and then what are my next steps?
Well, similar to going to a doctor. If you go to the doctor and he says, well, we found some broken bones, you'd hate to say, well, great, and walk out the door. What do we do?
Doc.
Yeah.
No, not so much.
What do we do next?
Right.
And that's the important part, and that's where we come in. After the test has been done, we can come in and sit down and show you the analysis, show you what we found and how we can lower your energy bills and save you money and get you those great rebates.
No doubt. Now, if you find, I live in a home that was built in 1936, so I'm assuming lots of different opportunities for Clarke & Rush to jump in. Would I need to sign on for the whole thing? Like, do I have to get all of the things fixed?
No, that's the cool part about it, is that you can do what you feel is most important, and what is going to be in your best interest for getting the best rebates and for sealing your home up the best way possible too. So you kind of get to pick and choose. We go over and say, here's how much energy you can save, here's how much rebate you can get. Yeah, the rebates go all the way up to $9,000 depending on how much energy you save. So it's kind of a win-win. The more energy that you're going to be saving, the higher your rebate's going to be as well.
That's amazing. And very kind of SMUD and the Clarke & Rush to do that, right? They're just like, here's money back for just getting a process started.
Absolutely. They're things that homeowners want to be doing anyway. Again, you want to get more insulation in your home. You want to have a better furnace. You want to have you know, a better water heater, whatever the situation might be. Those windows have always been leaky. All those things that have been nagging at you for the longest time you want to do, and now you have an opportunity to get it done, and usually for about half the price.
So you have a little, what are we calling it, the tune-up special kind of thing going on?
Well,
right? Tell me about it, Scott.
Well, you have the bargain week, you know, this week, and that's the best bargain in town. A $29 furnace tune-up. That's the most important thing. You know, we got a really early winter this year. It snapped on us. For $29, you can get the furnace tuned up, looked at. It's so important to make sure that the furnace is working right. So give us a call and we'll give you all the details on that. But boy, it's a complete diagnostic test on the furnace, making sure that it's running fine for you.
And an opportunity, if I want to take advantage of that $29 fall tune-up, can I also start the process of the assessment as well? I mean, do they work hand in hand?
Absolutely. Okay. Our service technicians will be able to give you all the information, and we can get you started right away with that test. Again, from the moment you say go to where we're running that test is usually within a couple of days, and then after that that test is done, we're right back in there giving you the results of that test. And so it's a very simple, easy process, and we do all that work for you too.
Very nice. $9,000 in rebates potentially available for you if you just give that number a call there, 609-2665, or go to Clarke-Rush.com. Make sure Clarke with an E. You don't want to forget the E, Scott.
That's right. No, I know.
It would be treacherous if we forgot that E, man.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thanks for sharing the information. Good till March, so we got to act now.
Get working on it now.
All right. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it.